Hello team, how's it going? Welcome back to a new video, and today I'm just going to do a short video on how you can get fit, get in shape, drop a little bit of body weight for the British Army or the military. First little tip then, if you just want to drop a little bit of body fat, you just want to get a little bit fitter, you can just move a little more, okay? Give yourself a little daily step count. So for a lot of my clients, it's around 10 to 12,000, depending on who they are. Some of them, it might only be around 7 to 8,000. But just give yourself a little goal. You'll be surprised at how much calories you actually burn just by moving a little bit more. Take the stairs instead of the elevator. Walk to the shop instead of drive. Move around your house, go for a little walk in the morning or the evening or over lunch, walk to the shop on your lunch break at work, into the driving or whatever it is. Just those added little steps, I guarantee you will add up to a few more calories burned, which will actually help you feel better and drop a little bit of body fat. Next is just drop your calories. You don't want to drop it too much, you don't want to be in a massive calorie deficit, but you can just drop your calories a little bit so your body's in a calorie deficit. It's the only way you're going to burn fat is by being in a calorie deficit. A simple way of doing it is just switching a few foods around. Don't cut out the foods you love completely, because you'll just resent it, think you're on a diet, and you'll just want to binge and crave them all the time. But you can just swap out the processed foods, the sugary foods, the higher calorie foods that are high in fats, high in sugar, sometimes the processed foods, for some whole foods. So just at dinner you can eat lean meats, potatoes and lots of vegetables and salads, instead of going for like your pies, your chicken nuggets and just chips, okay? So put your rice on there, your pastas, your quinoa, your couscous, sweet potato, lentils, beans, all sorts of veg, asparagus, courgette, spinach, kale, broccoli, peas, sweet corn. There's many more out there, and you can some sort of lean meats or anything like that if you want. So you got lean chicken breast, lean mince, turkey mince, beef mince. Have a little bit of steak every now and then. Salmon's really good, but obviously it's higher in fat, so it's not as lean, but it's very good for you. So put yourself in a little bit of a calorie deficit by cutting out your calories. I have done a how to work out your calories video before, years ago, and I will look to do a new one for you, but you can find that in my videos if you want to do it. You can work out your calories and then put yourself in around a 10 to 40% calorie deficit, depending on what your TDE is. So that's one way of doing it, is just switching out the foods. Stay away from the sugary snacks. Eat things like oats or granola or something like that in the morning. Bagels for lunch, or you can have a salad, nice homemade meal instead of like these big greasy takeaways for dinner. And you can have some sort of snacks, as like vegetable snacks, you can have protein bars, you can have yogurts, you can have Greek yogurt with walnuts, raisins, hummus with a little bit of bread. There's loads of snacks you can have out there, but just try and go for the cleaner foods. If you absolutely love sweets or chocolate, then just give yourself a little bit of sweets or chocolate in the evening, just to make sure you kill that craving and you're not cutting it out completely. Next way of doing it is just watch what you drink. People don't realise the amount of calories that are actually in a drink. So switch out your sugary drinks for a nice little smoothie. They're still high in calories, but they've got a lot more nutrients for you and a lot less sugar, or just drink general water. If you don't like plain water, then you can make it super healthy by putting lemon and cucumber and strawberries and make flavoured water, which is a really good way of just making your water taste a little bit better and helping cut the calories if you stay away from things like your full fat Coke. If you like Coke, have a Diet Coke. If you like Pepsi, have a Pepsi Max. Just switch them around instead of going for the full sugary ones. It's going to help you cut your calories. That, with moving a little bit more, is massively going to help. Next, if you want to get a little bit fitter, a little bit stronger, and you want to burn a few more calories, you can add in some formal training each week. So this could be going to the gym, going out for a run, going out for a cycle, doing a home workout. I do plenty of home workouts on my YouTube, and there's many more coming. There's even going to be some live workouts. But yeah, go to the gym. It only has to be 3 times a week. I recommend around 3 to 6 times a week. If you're very, very new to training, 3 to 4 times a week is totally fine. You don't need to be training 6, 7 times a week. Mix it up. don't do the same thing. Don't just go out on a 2K run every day because you've got a 2K assessment coming up and you feel like that's what you need to do. You could do a 2K run, you could do a couple of weight sessions, okay? Strength training is very important. You want to be strong and you want to be conditioned. It's going to help prevent injury, and it's obviously going to make you a better soldier as well. So don't just go running every week, head over to the gym. Do some full body workouts if you need to. You could do 2 full body workouts, or you could do a push pull split workout. You could just do 1 full body and a run, and then maybe a cycle each week. Okay, just remember, mix it up a little bit to make it exciting so you're not doing the same thing. Okay, there's no need to mix it up to give yourself muscle confusion. But just ensure each week you are doing some sort of progressive overload. So you either increase intensity slightly, you're increasing the time, you maybe increase the sets, the reps, you know, adding in a little bit of weights. So when you're running a little bit further or a little bit longer, or a little bit slower but a little bit longer. So you're just always increasing it ever so slightly every week or two to make sure you're adding that correct stress and stimulant to the body. Next is just drink plenty of water. I did mention it before, it's a great way of cutting calories, but actually staying hydrated is going to make you feel better, and it's going to make you want to move more, and it's going to help with weight loss, okay? So I always recommend around 3 to 4 litres of water for my clients. The bigger you are, the more water you're going to need, and the more you train, the more water you're going to need, okay? If you're only quite small already, then you're not going to need much water, but I always recommend around 3 to 4 litres. If you're hitting around the 2.5 litre mark, you're doing very well. So a little bit more water each day is definitely going to help. Next is just sleep, rest and recovery. Sleep is so important. Recommend around 7 to 8 hours for everyone. Trust me, if you're not sleeping, you're not going to be gaining. So okay, make sure you're sleeping 7 to 8 hours each night. If you're not and you really can't do it because of work, then just get as much sleep as you can. Maybe move a few things around so you can go to bed a little bit earlier. So if you're getting up for around 4 or 5 for work, you're going to bed around 8 o'clock. You're going to bed a little bit earlier instead of sitting up till 10, 11 o'clock watching pointless things on the TV. And that's it. There's some of my top tips. If you want to drop a little bit of body fat, get fitter for the British Army, then do some of those things. If you have any problems, then give us a message. Join the coaching if you want. Join the EDA 90 tribe. It'd be great to have you on board. If not, just drop us a few questions on Instagram. I'm more than happy to answer them. And yeah, keep us updated on your journey. Cheers.